have made it to home base Florida. There are several things that we want to get accomplished while we're here. Of course, visit family is one of the things that we're going to do. The other things, as it pertains to the RV, is we want to get an oil change. I will do that myself. We want to clean the AC unit. I'm going to try to do that myself also. And the third thing is travel to General RV in Dover, which is near Tampa, and try to get some warranty work done. We may have a possible issue with the warranty. This is after talking to General RV, but we've got an appointment for tomorrow, and we're going to drive down there and see if they're going to take care of it or not. So first thing I'm going to do is show you what the issue is, and then after I show you, we'll go ahead and hit the road. If you look over here, I noticed some rust. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's rust on those screws by the window. That one's got a little rust. That one has some rust, and rust. So we're taking our RV into General RV this morning to get it looked at, and we're going to take you along with us. But I got something that I recommend that everyone get, and that is a moisture meter. And when I saw the screws rusted, I got my moisture meter, and if you look here, I don't know if you can see, as I put it against the wall here, you can see the numbers. I'm looking for low numbers, and you see it's beeping there. The green is dry, and if it's going into the wet area, it starts yellow and it will get red. So as you can see here, as you get over in this area, the numbers are getting higher and the beeping is getting a little louder. As I come down, you can see the numbers are getting less, which is telling me it's dry down in this area, but close to the window there's moisture in there, and the moisture is along the areas where I see the rusted screws, and it looks like it's all the way down the window. So we are not sponsors of this company, but this is the moisture meter that I picked up, and picked it up from Amazon, and I think that's something that you should have in your toolkit. But we are getting ready to pack up and hit the road, going to Dover General RV. So come on, let's go. Okay, we are at General RV. The RV is in the bay now. They haven't pulled it in yet. Plus, we're here a little early. So let me try to give you some sequence of events that led up to this. So when we noticed the rust and the high moisture near the window, this was I think it was around the 10th of June. So I called General RV and tried to make an appointment, and the appointment, the best available date for us was the 25th of June. Coming to find out, my warranty ended on the 21st of June. But they said since I called in on the 10th, I would have to call the Rev Group and get an authorization for them to do the work, since, you know, even though I called in on the 10th, warranty ends on the 21st. My appointment is on the 25th. So I called Rev Group. First thing they said was, "I'm sorry, sir, we don't give an authorization, but we do give a request for service." So a request for service number. So that's what I got. She gave me a request for service number, and I asked her, I said, "What does that mean?" She said, "Well, that will authorize them to do the work, but it's going to depend on what issue they find is something that you were negligent with, or whatever. If you were negligent with whatever they find, of course they're not gonna pay for it. You're gonna have to pay for it." Which I know the issue is not something where we were negligent. So that's leading up to today. So I go in and I say, "Hey, I'm here to get this looked at." I made the appointment, and I explained to the service guy that, hey, I had to get a service request, a request for service from Rev Group. So my service guy says, well, that only authorizes us to diagnose what the issue is, and that's it. Which is what he's trying to say is, if we can look, and if we find an issue, you will have to, whatever that issue is, you would have to come out of pocket to pay. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think that since I called in before the end of my warranty, that I should still be under warranty since I called in, even though my appointment was after my warranty? So that's not the final, but I'm just, giving you information that's currently up to date, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take. There was one other RV in front of us, so I'm not, this is the second time we've brought our vehicle, our RV, to General RV, and I must say that for the most part, our unit has been a good unit. The first time we brought it back on the warranty, the blinds, one of the blinds would not go up, and they ordered new blinds and replaced it. And also I had a leak behind the combo washer and dryer, and they found that leak and they fixed that. But I will say, during that leak, when they found the leak, they had to take the combo washer and dryer out, and in doing so, they damaged the cabinetry that's under the washer and dryer. So they had to order new cabinet trim and a drawer, and I haven't got that yet. They told me mill work takes a long time, and whenever that comes in, he's going to ship it to me. That's something I can put on myself. Another thing that went wrong was my water pump went out, and I replaced that myself. I just ordered another one. Basically, it was just 4 screws and a couple of wires, and you know, I did that myself. That was no problem. But for the most part, the unit has been good to us, and also we do have additional warranty. We do have an additional warranty. And how do you guys feel about that? Because some people I talk to, but I hear some people saying, you know, don't get additional warranty, and some say, you know, get it. We were on the side of get additional warranty. So I may have to tap into that warranty that we have. Again, depending on if this is something that we're going to have to come out of pocket with. Hopefully not. But again, I'll keep you guys up to date as we receive information. So stay tuned. Okay, we finally finished at General RV. Actually, it wasn't much to record while we were there. So they did find an issue. They took the window out, and they found a gap at the top of the window, and they said water was leaking down. So they cleaned everything out. Didn't find any mold or anything. But the most important part was they didn't charge me anything. Shout out to General RV. And again, this is our second time going there. And I know in some RV posts that we see General RV gets a bad rap. But we went to, or the only RV we have ever gone to, RV service center that we've gone to has been General RV in Dover, Florida. And every time we've gone there, you know, we've been taken care of. Shout out to Sean at General RV at Dover. Yeah, and again, we've been taken care of every time we've gone there. But the bill for what they did was zero. They didn't charge us anything. But I was prepared. I'd already called our warranty folks to let them know what the situation was, and they just told me, hey, when you find out what the price is, just give us a call, and we'll take it from there. So I didn't have to make that phone call to the warranty folks, which is good. But I'm going to keep an eye on that location near the window. After they finish, I did put the moisture meter under the window, and I got the same readings. So I'm going to wait a couple of days, and I'm going to test it again and see what kind of readings I get. But if you get a chance, you need to purchase that moisture meter, or they may come in handy, you know, especially around windows. You may have a window leak. But other than that, we are currently at home base, Florida. We've got 2 home bases. We are originally from South Carolina, but I was born and raised here in Florida. All my family members are here, and we are at home base, Florida. And there we go. We're set up right there. We're on my family's property. So we will be here for a week, and from there we'll be heading farther up north, going to our other home base. So again, everything went well to our surprise. Our appointment was at 11:30 this morning, and around 1:30 is when we got the answer on, you know, what the problem was and what they did to fix the problem. So if we get into anything else while we're here. Change of plans. I mentioned that I wanted to do an oil change. I wanted to clean the AC unit on the roof of the RV, but it's been doing a lot of raining, so I'm not getting up on the roof because it's just too wet. So I got involved in another project, and I'll let you see it here. I put up a fence. This is the fence I put up. Put the fence up because we have folks that walk through our property to try to get to an area on the other side of the RV. So there's mainly 3 entry points on our property that they try to go through that we're going to try to block off. That's one there. The other one is here where I have my truck parked, and what I'm thinking about doing here is putting a gate in front because folks walk through here, and this is the other area here that folks walk through. Closing off those entry points will force folks to go around down the road there. So close off that entry point. Got to close off 2 more. Probably do that a little later though. We won't do that while we're here because we're leaving tomorrow. Again, I got the oil change. This is the second oil change I've done on the RV by myself. 8 quarts of oil, changed the oil filter. The hardest part of it is in the engine of the RV. I don't have my keys, I will show it to you. But in the engine of the RV, it's hard to get up into where the oil field is. But I managed to do it, and so we're good to go. Plus, I know we're getting ready to head up through the mountains of North Carolina and Tennessee, and I wanted to get that oil change out of the way. And I'm going to do a video when we go through the mountains because it's going to be a test for this RV. I want to see how this this V8 engine, F53 V8 engine, do through the mountains. So look out for that video. It'll probably be out in a few weeks after we make the trip through those 2 states, North Carolina and Tennessee. All right, that's all we got for now.
Wheels keep turning in slow motion flow. Sunsets burning in gold and gold. 2 old souls with nowhere to be. Our love parked in eternity. By the lake or mountain high, underneath this vast blue sky. Memories made it every mile, laughing loud, free as a child.